Eating cookies?
Are you coming home?
Like in an hour.
For real?
Yeah, I'm reviewing these shoes. And I gotta review these shoes.
All of those?
Yeah.
Hurry up!
Okay, I will.
You can review those shoes tomorrow.
Okay, bye. Love you, bye.
Hurry up!
Alright.
I can spend time with you all day.
Alright, bye. Where were we? You're watching Shoot Your Shot TV. My name's Paul. I'm the host of the show. Shout out to the producer of the show, C-Rock Behind the Lens. Before we jump into our new episode today, I just want to ask you guys to please subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I promise you, you won't regret it. For everyone that's been subscribed, thank you. We appreciate all the views, likes, comments, thumbs up. Thank you for rocking with us. Hope you guys have been enjoying all the new episodes we've been putting out. Without further ado, on today's episode, we got the Nike Stussy Air Zoom Spiridon Cage 2. It's a mouthful. This is fire though. These are fire in that fossil colorway. Can't wait to dive into it. You already know what it is. It's Shoot Your Shot TV, Shoot Your Shot Records, in the Spiridon Cage 2 by Stussy and Nike. Let's get it. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing great. Thank you for joining us. Today we're reviewing the Nike Stussy Air Zoom Spiridon Cage 2. It's a mouthful, so we're just gonna call them the Spiridon 2. For those of you who are unfamiliar, the Spiridon 2 originally released back in 2003. And if you're unfamiliar with the brand Stussy, it's a lifestyle streetwear brand that's been around since the early 80s. Stussy and Nike have been doing collaborations as far back as the early 2000s. Personally, my favorite collaboration that they ever did was the blazer with the turbo pink swoosh. Fire. I had those at one point in my life, donated them. Hopefully they're in good hands. Wish I didn't do that, but on to the shoes that we have in hand today. These were a pretty hyped shoe. I entered a couple raffles. I tried to get them on sneakers. Took maybe 4 to 6 L's. Luckily, my good friend Noel hit and was nice enough to let us borrow these to review for you guys. So shout out to Noel one time. And we have them in hand, ready to review for you guys. Let's go ahead and check them out. Here they are, the Nike Stussy Spiridon 2 in that fossil colorway. This colorway is dope. I really like it a lot. I love the silhouette. The materials feel very plush, very posh, good craftsmanship. Feel like this was maybe stitched together with love by your Lola. For those of you who don't know, Lola means grandma in Tagalog, which is the native tongue of the Philippines. I really like the minimalistic, monochromatic look to it. You have just this fossil bone colorway all throughout the shoe with hits of black. 2 colors, man. They didn't really do too much. I really like this canvas-like material, this crochet netted tongue, this toe box. You have another canvas swoosh right here on both sides of the shoe. You have the Stussy logo on the back of the heel, Stussy logo on the tongue and on the tip of the toe box. And I think it even says Stussy right here on the bottom of the sole. It feels good. Smells good. It says Phyllite right here on the midsole. I'm not too familiar with what Phyllite technology is. Personally, I think it might just be a new rendition of their Phylon technology that released in the late 80s, early 90s. But if you guys know, please let us know in the comments. Never seen the Phyllite on any Nike shoe before. First time seeing it. Let us know if you know. You have the stability plate in the middle of the shoe. I really do like the cage look where you can still see the Zoom Air and they have the plastic caging around it. It's pretty cool. I think that's what gives the shoe its name, makes it unique. Canvas-like material is very soft. It's kind of like a one-piece upper. The tongue doesn't really detach from the shoe. You have flaps on the side for the lacing. The laces right here are very rope-like. They seem very durable. And then you have plastic eyelets for the laces to go through. Zoom Air right on top of the Zoom Air pocket in the cage. Now let's just go ahead and try these on, see how they look on foot. was our signature on-foot look, crepe check. I'm wearing the OG Spiridon from 2016. It's one of my favorite silhouettes. It might be like top 5 for me as far as Nike. For those of you who are unfamiliar, over here at Shoot Your Shot TV, we like to do a breakdown of the shoe. We break it down into 3 important categories: comfort, style, and price. We're gonna jump right into that. As far as comfort goes, it's very lightweight, it's very comfortable. You can definitely feel the Zoom Air in the back of the heel, and I felt a little bit of the Firelight in the forefoot of the shoe as well. The only thing that I'm not 100% sold on is the fact that the upper is kind of flimsy. Over time, I could see this losing its shape, but it didn't take away from the comfort. So as far as comfort goes, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. These are size 10. They're a half size too big for me. I think a 9.5 would have been perfect. And if you have narrow feet, then you might even be able to go down a half size. But for me, I think true to size or down a half size. Don't go up a half size, it'll be too long. Pause. Moving on to style, very stylish. I really like the look of the shoe. I like the silhouette. I like the tonal monochromatic colorway. I just like how it's very minimal. Even if it wasn't a Stussy collaboration, it's something that I'd be interested in. Unfortunately, since it was Stussy, it was hyped up. They sold out instantly. Wasn't able to get a pair for myself, but if it's something I can attain down the line, I'd be very interested. I feel like this shoe is timeless. Colorway is classic. You can pair this with anything. Style, 5 out of 5. And as far as price point, $160, that's about the going rate for shoes. A little cheaper even for a collaboration. Even if you weren't into the shoe, if you wanted to make a quick buck, you could have resold this for a nice profit, make an extra 100, 120 bucks off it. Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and give the price 5 out of 5, bringing us to a grand total of 15 out of 15 on the Shoot Your Shot rating system. A perfect score, bang, 15 out of 15. That's our episode for today. Shout out again to Noel for letting us borrow these. If they were 9.5, I would probably buy it off him and he'd probably hook me up, or maybe not, but who knows. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, shout out to our affiliates, the Game Ball Podcast. Make sure you click the links below, check out the pod. Shout out to Slimy Squad, Jay Otis, Dream On. Shout out all the homies, man. Everyone out there, stay safe, enjoy the content. Again, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that right now. More episodes on the way, more music on the way, bunch of fun stuff. Stay tuned. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Shoot Your Shot TV, Shoot Your Shot Records, we out.